guys, welcome to the Kama session. This is Mansi Sharma. In this video we are going to discuss in detail about one of the most sought after topic, that is TOEFL exam, and I'm going to share with you every teeny tiny detail that I know about this exam, that how did I prepare for it, what were the various sources that I referred to, or that one should refer to. So please stick with me till the end, and without wasting any further time, let's get started. So what this TOEFL exam is all about? TOEFL stands for Test of English as Foreign Language. It is designed to test your basic understanding of English. Suppose you are going to a foreign country where the medium of instruction would be entirely in English. So they just want to check that, okay, if you go there, then you would be able to comprehend the things that would be taught and also effectively communicate your ideas, your thoughts. So that's the whole motive behind this exam. Now comes the test format. There are 4 sections that appear in this exam: reading, then comes the listening, then the speaking section, and in last comes the writing section. So we are going to discuss about all this section in detail one by one. Now first comes the reading section. In reading section there would be 3 to 4 paragraphs or comprehensions, I would say, having a length of approximately 700 words, and you would be expected to answer 10 questions based upon each paragraph. And these questions are pretty simple. If you have done enough practice and if you have given like GRE beforehand, then this section would be really easy for you. Then comes the listening section. In this section there would be 2 types of audios that are going to be played for you. First are the lecture type audios and the conversation types. So in the lecture type there would be a man or woman talking about a particular thing in a university based setting, and in conversation type audios there would be 2 people talking about a particular topic. So you would be expected to answer 5 to 6 questions based on each audio. One thing that I would like to mention here, what happens that the audio is placed and after that you are required to answer questions. So sometimes you might not be able to recall like exactly what was being said in the audio about this particular question. So what I used to do, I used to make quick notes while listening to the audio, and I would suggest that you should try to make notes so that you can recall things while answering questions. Then comes a break of 10 minutes, after which the speaking section appears. So there are in total 4 tasks in the speaking section. One is the independent and rest 3 are integrated speaking tasks. In the independent task you are expected to formulate your answer based upon your own thoughts, own ideas, and in the integrated one you would be listening to an audio, you would be shown an article based upon which you would be formulating your response. Then comes the writing section. Here the 2 tasks are given to you. Again, one is independent and other one is integrated. So in independent, again you would be formulating your answer based upon your own experiences, your own opinions, and in the integrated one you would again be listening to an audio, then an article. You would be extracting facts, key info from those 2 things, and then you would formulate your final answer. Without getting further into this preparation strategy thing, I would like to focus a little bit on the score requirements for various universities in US as well as in Germany. For US, the universities mention it on their portals that they require a minimum score of like 21 or 22 or 23, sometimes 24 in the speaking section, and overall a minimum score of 90, maybe 95 or 100 or 105 depending upon the university and the program. For this video I am particularly talking about chemistry PhD programs. So In my opinion, anything above 23 in the speaking section would be considered as a safe score, and if you are targeting a good score, then anything above 25 would do. And overall you should target for a minimum of 100, then that would be a safe score and you would be able to apply to most of the universities. For Germany, if you are applying to DART, then target for at least a minimum score of 80, and in general try to get at least 20 in each section, and overall try to secure at least a score of 90. Now comes the most crucial part of this video, that is the preparation strategy, how one should prepare or how did I prepare. So first of all, what I would suggest is go on the official site of ETS, and there is a free practice test available there. You should attempt it and see for yourself that okay, you need to focus more on which sections. Then if you think that you require more practice in the reading section, then there are more sample sets available on that site itself, which are again free of course, so you can practice from those. And even after attempting those, if you feel that you need more practice, then there is a book by ETS which you can refer to. So it's like official TOEFL test by ETS, the name of the book is. So just buy it and practice from it until you feel comfortable with the reading section. Then comes the listening section. It's again a really simple section, but if you are not comfortable, then just practice from the book, as a DVD comes along with the book, so you would be hearing audios and practice with the book. For the speaking section, I won't suggest referring to any book because a book won't be of much help. So what I would suggest is refer to two YouTube channels for the preparation part. One is the Noteful and other one is the TOEFL resources. So you would be able to formulate your templates and then fill those templates with your own words. For the practice part, I would say that refer to the YouTube channel Learn TOEFL with Daniel. This is really good channel as it provides you with speaking tests in a timed manner, so you can rehearse yourself. And also one thing that I would like to suggest is try recording yourself. Record yourself to the point when you feel okay, now I am fluent, now I am sounding good. So till that moment you should record yourself, practice as much as you can, and you would be doing good in the speaking section. Then comes the writing section. Again, refer to these YouTube channels for formulating your templates. Fill in those templates with your own words and you would be good to go. So that's all from my side for the preparation part. For the timing part, I would say it may differ from person to person. So the preparation time that I required was 10 to 15 days. It took me 10 to 15 days to get comfortable in the speaking section. I recorded myself daily, practiced daily. So I would suggest to you as well that record yourself, practice daily. And one thing also, check the official site for all other guidelines and also how the scoring system works. So get yourself acquainted with all these things beforehand and it would help you a lot. Here I have tried to summarize all the things from my experience that I thought could be helpful to others. So if you found it helpful anyhow, then please subscribe to the channel, like the video, share it as much as possible. Thank you.